Welcome to episode 8 of Sakura Beach. Last time there was so much emotion in the beach between Seiji, Ayame and Momoko. We start to find some background story about Seiji, about his reason for staying away from his friends, and maybe we get a good reason why he doesn't give a look to Ayame and Momoko as women, because he just separate himself from other. This is a real social problem, and this game go into a good territory when it comes to storytelling. So let us start. Like I said, now we doing it right. Episode 7, then 8. This order is stupid. I end up carrying her up the stairs. She maintained something called a princess carry under her wreath. I have no idea what she was talking about. We finally made it to the room, thankfully. Thanks, CG. For a moment, we just looked at each other. But you could have used the elevator. This place has an elevator? Wow, CG, you're an idiot. Of course it does. I feel a little stupid right now. But don't worry about it. It was nice of you to do that. Ayame, you don't actually think I am a fool, do you? Ah, of course not. Why would you think that, you fool? Something slipped you will notice at time, but you are not a fool. Something like what? Nothing I can recall right now. So, if you don't think I am a fool, then how do you really feel about me, Ayame? Oh, what am I to you? It grows so silent in the room that I can hear the clock ticking. Ayame face slowly changed to an embarrassing of pure shock. Why are you asking me something like that so suddenly? I don't know. I know you are a nice guy, but don't get the wrong impression. I really like you as a person, really like you, but I don't like you that way. I swear that's not the case, really. Oh, Ayame is so obvious. Why are you asking something like that, though? I just wanted to know. Sorry. Forgive me for being so rude. But that isn't true, isn't it? What I really want to know is if maybe she just liked me a little bit. I guess not. That it's just like with Momoko. Anyway, my heart can't take any more questions like this. You can leave now, you fool. I have let you grace this bedroom with your presence for long enough. Alright. The real pain began when the growth start. I know that. Just get out now. She get up despite her wobbly legs and shoving me out of the room. As the door slams shut, I can hear the distinct click of it locked behind me. So much for her plan to keep an eye on me. Maybe that wasn't her goal at all. Ayame is another one who I can't work out. Despite sharing similar brute strength with Momoko, she chose study over sport. She's cute, she's popular, and everyone seems to think she has an air of dignity to her. Yet again, despite that popularity and the sheer amount of people who talk to her, she still doesn't have that many friends. For some reason, she chose to spend most of her time with me and Momoko. That call of friends. Well, it's not surprise why she stay around with Momoko, but with me? Come on, have some self-dignity, Seiji. That's what I can't work out. Most of the time, she seems to be put on an act around me. She acts as if she doesn't like me and only barely tolerates my presence. Yet, despite what she says, I am one of the people she spent most of her time around. She relentlessly crushed other guys who have tried to get near her. Wow, brutal. Divine punishment is something I have heard her yell too many times to count now. She and Momoko are viewed as two heartbreakers of that school. All because of you, CG. All because of you. Two impossible beauties to catch, no matter who asks. Some people see them as being mean for that, but honestly, there's no notion to either of them. Especially not Ayami. I know it is all an act. I wonder if she does it to protect herself. What was that term again? She assume a persona that it is. But she breaks that persona whenever I am around her. I'm sure she doesn't try to break it, it just sort of happens. So where does that place me in all of this? That's what I really want to know when I ask her what she thought about me. Is the only reason that I am around Ayami because I have known her since our childhood? I know that there's some particularly present guy who are after her love. They're also extremely jealous of me. Even though we aren't dating or anything, they're jealous that I get to be in her presence at all. Really? Needless to say, they connect all kind of diabolical plan to despise of me and get clear to her. Wow. She thwarted them every time as well. Her divine punishment became the stuff of legend, things whispered of only in the darkest corner of the school. The outright horrible and embarrassing things she commanded these guys to do after she caught them in the act. I'm glad that she just hit me in the face when something go wrong. Yet, despite all of that, they continue to grovel at her feet and to plot against me. Ayami, even though I don't understand you at all, I will always be there for you. Small break, drink water. Momoko arrives home just as at sunset. Hello, CG. There's something we need to do. Where is Ayami? She resting in your room. Oh, did you two do something while I was gone? I should have known, CG. You really are such a shameless beast. So full of life and vigor. Nothing like that happened, okay? You still saying things like that after that passionately moment we shared together. I know you, CG. Her eyes slowly go down, down, down. I know you very well. Will you please stop? The door to their room come crashing down. It looked like Ayami's legs aren't bothering her anymore. Hello, Ayami. Did you sleep well? Tell me every detail. What did you two do together? Have you learned nothing from your punishment, Momoko? What punishment? I spent the day lazing around at the beach and eating ice cream. It was the best. I should have known she wouldn't do it. After all, there's no one there to face to force her to do it. Momoko, first, you don't actually suffer your punishment. Then you talk about the fool things you did with him. What about you? I heard a lot of embarrassing cries when you were in the hotel lobby. You were there? That old couple thought you were both so cute. It made my heart flutter a little bit to see you so happy, Ayami. To think you share such a passionate moment with CG. Quiet, you villain! I will not torture any more talk like this. Oh, you're not fun. I just shake my head at the two. Anyway, CG, let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Show me more of your secret moves. Will you please stop telling like this? A ball projectile launched from Ayami, striking me in the back of my head. Boom! Dead. Game over. As loud crack sound echoed through the apartment, I can see stars spinning in front of my eye. Violence adjustment. Never end. Oh, my head. Wait, what am I doing on the beach? Good morning, sleepyhead. You slept in way too late, stupid. What? What happened? You were out cold for the rest of the day. We wanted to go to the beach this morning, but didn't want to leave you behind. They seriously dragged me all the way here? Now that they meant that, I do feel like my face has been scrappled across the ground lately. Oh, did we forget the volleyball? It was your job to pick that, Momoko. Oh, it was? I didn't remember that. How very convincing. Momoko always seemed to have a very selective memory. She can recall some moment that happened 10 years ago when we were wandering through the wood. Yet, she always seems to forget the smaller things. Wait a minute. Thumbnail. We have thumbnail for this episode. Oh, well, we don't need a volleyball to have fun. I know heaps of other things we can do. She sneaked up behind Ayami and embarrassed her in some kind of hug. Hug, yeah. What it is? What is it? Momoko eye are fixed on her chest. You know, Ayami, I think you must grow bigger every day. What? Want, want me to check for you? I see only a mild reaction from Ayami. Strange. When Momoko usually tease her, Ayami react angrily. So that silence is a yes. Then let's. Ayami slapped away her hand. No, stop that. That's not in Ayami nature to be calm. Momoko is getting a little too close for my liking there. Ayami doesn't seem to get uncomfortable though. I refuse to give you the satisfaction. Ayami, stop being like that. Have fun instead of being uptight. You just hoping to get a reaction out of me. If I do not react, then you will not get what you desire. What makes you think I am doing this just to upset you? An important part of fruit farming is ensure that your fruit is optimal condition. I just want to know how my friends' melons are ripping. Momoko nod through. I forgot about that. Momoko nodded thoughtfully to herself. Did she really just use a metaphor like that? Sorry, to check here. Momoko, I just want to know. I'm sorry for that, my neighbor. I just want to know how my friends Melon are ripping. Momoko nodded thoughtfully to herself. Did she really just use a metaphor like that? If you're so concerned about fruit, perhaps you should take a closer look at your own apples. Apples? I will not call that apples, Ayami. Apples? Are you implying something, Ayami? Nothing at all. Ayami is cold and precious this time. It's kind of scary to watch. Is that really the Ayami I know? She usually very shy. Ayami, are you thinking about that? Yes? You know that the week is nearly over. Yeah. Momoko looked back at me. Oh, sorry Seiji, I forgot you were there. Oh no, you didn't. This is all for Seiji. We know that. Were you standing there this whole time, staring at us? Enough, Momoko. I punish you. Ayami breaks free of her grab and wanders off to another section of the breach. I'm taking a break a little bit just to drink water. I'm so tired today. So, after that last incident, I can just tell that Momoko is plotting to escalate things. Why else would she drag me away from the beach? If there's one thing she can't hide, it's when someone gets in her nerves. I'm worried that she going to recruit me for her plan, whatever that may be. It's always the first thing she does when Ayami score a tactical victory over her. Now that I think about it, isn't that her approaching me now? So, Seiji, would you like to help me with something? It's something very secret and special, so I am afraid we can't. I refuse. It's not often that she hear me say no. Seiji, you haven't let me finish asking what I want you to do. That's not fair. If this is some half-baked revenge plot, I don't want anything to do with it. How do you know if that was I was going to ask you about? You shouldn't be so presumptuous. It mean always with the guilt, Momoko. Because I see that wicked glint in your eyes. I know when you are up to something, Momoko. I have no idea what you are talking about, Seiji. She had that look on her face. That is like the time when she convinced Ayami to put mud in the microwave and bake it. Momoko, you make Ayami do that? I start to respect you. You can make Ayami do that? If you heat it just right, it tastes like chocolate. She said on that fateful day. Needless to say, it didn't taste like chocolate. I don't even want to know. Damn, Adam Savage and Jimmy Heineman, why you stop Mythbusters? We need to check that out. What will happen to modern microwave? And all of us got into trouble when Ayami mother come home. Well, whatever it is, I don't want any part of it. Before I can react, she right up in my face. A minute or two passed by when her just starting at me. Her eyes are watering, but it was going to be really fun, Seiji. You shouldn't accuse me of planning such evil things. You could break a girl's heart. She began to sniffle. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. She immediately stopped, and as soon as I said that, I know I could count on you, Seiji. I didn't say yes. We must hurry before she gets back. Beside, I didn't agree to do anything. Thank you, CG, for being a man. So this really is a Nephros plot. The terrible witch of the Eastern Castle, of course. The terrible witch of the Eastern Castle. It is like that silly game of pretending we used to play. And the person who Momoko always forced to be the terrible witch was, forget it. I am not helping you plotting the downfall of Ayami. CJ, don't say things like that. You're hurting me so much, CJ. She began to wail like a spoiled child who hasn't gotten their way. I'm glad we chose a beach further away from other people today. This will be really embarrassing. It's not going to work if I know you are just looking at my heart tearing. Oh, CG, you're such a good boy. You can't resist when someone else is in disaster. That's that's one of my favorite thing about you. It's especially one of her favorite thing when she wants me to plot with her to get back at Ayami. Not today, not today. Fine. I'll have to simply come up with a new solution. What were you planning in the first place? You were going to dig a nice big hole in the beach. I like digging holes. Now I wonder how many ways she could use a hole to inhibit Ayami. Bury her up to her neck, lure her into a pit trap. You still aren't admitting anything, are you? Admitting to what, CG? I have no idea what you could possibly be talking about. If there's one thing she's good at, it's keeping up a cart long after fallen to pieces. I'll find some way to dig that hole of my dreams. After all, we can achieve anything if we never give up. If you say so. Now that I think about it, where did Ayami go? She is still playing in another part of the beach. She needed some time alone. Which means it's just you and me here, CG. I see. As she looked around, she seemed to grow melancholy. The romantic music, huh? CG, would you mind if I ask you a question? Why did you ask me how I feel about you the other day? Momoko think that unusual too? I was just wondering. It's nothing to worry about, okay? Is that so? I can hear the wind whistling across the sands. That isn't like Momoko. She's normally loud and energetic. But right now it is as if I am looking at another person entirely. Hey, why are you acting like that? There's no need to worry about me, okay? I'm fine. You say that you didn't mean to hurt my feeling. Yeah, but I didn't. You were shedding crocodile tear anyway. I was just thinking about it. You never meant to hurt anyone. You never have and you will never will. I can see this for sure, but have you ever thought about how your actions affect others? What about my actions? I can't think of anything I have done which has hurt anyone. That is what you need to think about, CG. One thing people don't realize is that what they do unintentionally can be the most hurtful thing of all. Yet, no one can ever fault them on it because it was never their intention. What is she talking about? How does this relate to me? Is this about what we talked about before? Maybe. Well, I guess I have had some problems at home. Nothing too major, of course. It bothered me a little bit, that's all. I can't tell her about the letter. I don't want to talk about it with anyone just yet. What I need is time to work it all out. I already know that. You can't hide when you trouble silly CG. It's written all over that adorable face of yours. Yet you still don't want to whisper a word about it, do you? Whisper a word about what? Really, everything fine, Momoko. I have to stop talking about this. It's only going to get worse if this keep going. I turn toward the beach and start walking off. Anyway, how about we... Well, she holding me by the wrist? It's not her usual iron grip either. It's very delicate, very gentle. Momoko, don't think I am going to let you get away this time, silly. You're going to tell me everything right now. Her smile is far more gentle than I have ever seen it before. It's okay. You know you can tell me anything. I found that I'm losing my voice for a moment. Looking at her now, she just looks so cute. Even though she usually acts so immature. There's something undeniable, womanly about her aura right now. I wonder what she looked like when she grown a woman. Oh, I am beginning so blush. I have got to get this impure thought out of my head. She said we are special friends, but not anything more than that. I look away from her, shaking my head until I feel that heat rushing my head disgustfully. That better. If I am going to talk to her about this, I need clear head. Okay, we can. Okay. Now Ayami is the troll. I finished the bottle of water. When we get serious, Ayami ruin it. Why? Why does this keep happening when I look away? A pair of hands have slipped under Momoko's swimsuit. Her face becomes bright red with embarrassment. No! Who is doing this? Get your hand off me, you pervert! As I look around her to see who attacking her, Ayami grins cheerfully at me. Oh dear, it looked like my hand have accidentally slipped under her top. This is extremely clumsy of me. Please let me apologize, CG. She began to carelessly the skin underneath it. Actually, careless would imply it was soft lunch. When she actually doing is knickle it, rolling it around her hand without a care in the world. It's not often that I see Momoko demeanor break. No, not here. Stop it. She struggled, but it only make Hayami hold on tighter. Don't look, CG. My beauty has been defiled. You know, Momoko, I think you're growing quite a bit. They're much larger than the last time I felt them. Oh, when the last time was? The last time she felt them? What have these two been doing when I wasn't looking? Yeah, CG? Is something wrong? Is there something going between you two that I should know? Wow, CG asked the question. Not at all. She grinned at me and continued to squeeze even harder. Each time makes Momoko yelp. I feel something tickling out of my nose. Oh my CG, is that a nosebleed? You really do get embarrassed every sometime, don't you? It isn't like Hayami at all. She normally a lot more reserved that this. What has made her act this way? CG, you are looking at me with pervert's eye. I don't know if I'll ever be able to face you again. Stop looking, CG. She continually to squeeze as Ayami continued her relentless assault. Ayame, make it stop. Help me, CG. Help me defeat that terrible witch. Ayami grinned disappointedly and her hand calmly down. Who are you calling the terrible witch, Momoko? No, stop. CG, your princess need help. Save me. Don't bring him into this. It's not good. I'm going to faint if I keep watching. That's enough, okay? Okay, this is next scene will be the last scene. It's the afternoon by the time we head back to the hotel. Oh, this was our last day here, wasn't it? Wait, you're right. Has it really been a week already? Wow, wait a minute, is the game ending? I hardly noticed the time pass. It really has. This trip had been so much fun. We have spent so much time together. Oh no, please don't tell me the game is ending. I guess it's been fun enough. Even with this fool around, we have managed to have some fun. Time really flies when you are having fun. Yeah, I'm glad you both come with me. I haven't been here in years, let alone with friends. I'm kind of disappointed that they only thought of me as friends though. I have also managed to avoid telling them about the letter and my mother. Not to mention my reasons for being so quiet lately. Overall, I think that trip is going to end very well. Is there anything you two want to do before we head home? Anything you like. I want to talk about what's been bothering you. Are you really going to bring this up again now? About that, CG? You're still avoiding this question. We're going through this whole week, but you still haven't given us an answer. Why won't you open up? That's all we want you to do. Alright, fine. Something has been bothering me, I admit it. But why do we have to talk about it now? That is for your sake, CG. I think I already have an idea what could bother you so much. I remember a few months ago when you came to school, that when I saw that look on your face, that lifeless, empty look. I saw it too. We both ate breakfast with you on that day and you were fine then. But you were late and you come back with that look on your face. What happened, CG? Where have you been this entire time? I have I had enough of this. Look, we were supposed to have fun on this trip, right? So we shouldn't worry about other thing until we get back. But when will you make time for us? Momoko actually angry. She's not playing around like she usually does. When will you stop hiding in your room and burying your nose in this box? When CG, when will you come back to us? I'll make time for you both after exam. Are over, okay? There will never be time. Always, oh, next exam, no. We get the idea. Come on, CG, just say it. Didn't you listen to me when we spoke about this? You aren't going to make time for us, are you? It's just going to be the next exam and the next exam and the one after that. That isn't you, CG. Just tell us what's wrong, please. Why don't you believe me? I said we will. So why wouldn't we? CG? Silly CG. Both of them look nearly disappointed. I wish that I understand you, but you won't let me understand you. That broken boy I know so many years ago. When did he wander back into our life? I have had enough of this. We can talk about this when we get home tomorrow. I don't want to talk about it again while we're here, okay? Both of them didn't say anything more. They quietly leave the room and close their bedroom. I heard the distant click of a clock. That becomes sad. I don't want to end the episode at something sad this much. But 40 minutes. Did I really do the right thing there? Is it their business what happened in my life? They're your friends, CG. I'll deal with my problem in my own term. For now, the best thing I can do is just keep some distance away from them and hope things settle down. This doesn't feel like all of these other time we had argument though. It feels not right at all. Have I gone too far this time? Oh, we will end the episode at this? Oh, this is the end of the episode 8. See you next time? Damn it, this is like the worst part you can end an episode in. I don't have the energy to go more, but damn, the game goes so melodramatic at the end. And the weekend, so I don't know what ending will happen. Damn it, I need to play this game tomorrow. See you next time.